let's get this show on the road. What's going on, Facebook? It's your girl Kizel. Yay! And I am today I will be teaching you how to find your tribe. Okay, so as you come on here, just type in the country you're watching from. But if you're watching the replay, type the word replay and the name of the country you're watching from. So if you are watching this on YouTube, just to let you know that this started off as a live, a Facebook live. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, make sure that you subscribe. Well, hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that you will be notified for, well, of any of my new videos, right? For those of you who do not know me, I am a mom of an amazingly beautiful girl. Hello, Kayleen. Also, I am a work from home mom who has partnered with an amazing company that is kicking butts in the home-based industry, which has grown over 1,100% in 2018. And right now we are heading towards half a million dollars company in the year 2019. Finally, I am the founder of KGTV, where you would be inspired, build your confidence, and be yourself. Okay, so on this video here today, I want to demonstrate to you how you can find your tribe. Yeah, let me leave that here. How to find your tribe. But let's discuss the 3 things that you need to take into consideration when building your tribe. First of all, you must know. Hey Agnes, what's going on today? Really, Kaylin?
Yeah.
Don't do those things.
Oh, yeah.
Today we are learning how to find our tribe, but we are just recapping on last week's video. First of all, you need to know what exactly you want or who you want to become, right? Is there anything that you always wanted to be or you don't know how to get? Well, my friend, I am telling you that there is a way to get whatever you want, because people have done this before and they continue to do so. Okay. Secondly, you need to define you need to define yourself. Like, hey Stuart, what's going on? You need to define yourself, like who you are. And by defining yourself, you will be more like identifying your personal interests or what really appeals you. Okay. And that is where we ended last week. So this week you will learn how to meet people with similar interests as you, and these are the people who can help you get you whatever you want. But let's look at an example. All right, here's an example. If you need money or you need to get money, then you need to align yourself with people who has money, don't you think? Hi Agnes. Yeah, you need to align yourself with people who have money, and people who have money are successful people. But let me be more specific. Where's my notebook? Right. If you want to make $100, or you need to get $100, right? And that is something that you want, at least for now. So you want $100. Hey Shirama, maybe you need to make an investment, or maybe you need to pay off a loan, or maybe you need to buy a gift, or let's say you want to put gas in your vehicle, right? But before I continue, I want to inject something here. Those of you who are in debt and you have a mortgage as part of your debt, do not consider that mortgage to be a debt. It is more simply an investment, because at the end of the day, you have the choice. You have the choice to sell it or keep it. So consider a mortgage as an investment and not a debt. Okay. So back to the example. So whatever the reason, if you need that $100, you need to set a date. Let's say you need that money in the next 7 days, right? So you know what you want and you know when you want it for, right? And that is part of being. So you're mentally telling yourself that you want $100, you need $100 for whatever reason, and you need to get it by in the next 7 days, right? Now, you created the image in your mind that you need $100 in 7 days, right? You tell yourself that is what you need and that is what you want. Okay? So, since you are mentally creating an image up here, then you need to, what is you want? Okay, Kelly. Right? So since you mentally imagining or picturing what it is that you really want, we're going to talk about how, well, I'm going to talk about image making in my upcoming lives, right? So now that you want the $100, you want it in the next 7 days. So you have 7 days to figure out how you will receive that money, right? What I'm about to tell you may not make any sense to you until you position yourself to understand the universal laws. But as I always preach, once you visualize what it is, you have low battery, you can always tune in after. I'm going to leave it out. Killing your grandmother said she have low batteries. All right? Whatever. I don't know if she's on her tablet or phone. Okay. But as I always preach, right? Once you visualize what you want, you can surely have it. Because you see, this mind, your mind is the most powerful tool given to you, right? And many of us don't even know how to tap into this God-given, you know, this thing that God given us, as we call a brain. We need to tap into our minds, people, right? You can call me crazy when I tell you this. We are all co-creators of things, right? Because of this, we are living in a world that is created by those thoughts, by those who are actually, who have decided to tap into their thoughts, right? To feel a need that would make them happy, right? So think of a person who invented the chairs, the person who invented the lights, the person who invented the radios, the airplane, the computer that you're watching my video on. Think of these people who actually invented those things, right? I'm not here to brag or boast or even convince you. I'm here to make you know that you can have anything you want as long as you are willing to learn how. The thought, based on your thought, it creates the environment around, the environment around you, apart from the trees or whatever. The buildings, the cars, the fans, the house. These are the things that man created. But because they have decided to tap into their thoughts and bring it into a reality, then these things came from an intangible form to a tangible form. It came to a physical form. Okay? So let's get back to that $100. Okay? So you want $100 within 7 days, and if you need that $100 so badly, then you will start thinking of ways to obtain it. I am. Right? And prioritize the ways to, get that $100. It's that simple. Okay, let's take for example, if you are unemployed, if you are an unemployed person and you need money, you need to create the opportunity. You applied for jobs, you didn't get, because why? You're not qualified. Or maybe you are not part of the circle to get that job. Or maybe someone understands your potential and it decides to undermine you. That happens to person who are actually employed as well. But let's say you're unemployed and no one wants to see you, get a good job or elevate in life. Sometimes you'll have to create opportunities so that you can survive, right? So based on the opportunity you created for yourself, you can tap into your skills. Whatever skill you have, make a living out of it. Whatever you're passionate about, make a living out of it, right? So if you understand your audience, based on the skill, based on whatever it is that you have, you can use that to generate cash flow. But you need to understand your audience, people who needs what you have, why they need it, and so forth. Understand the payment period. There are some places that pays monthly. There are some places that pay fortnightly or weekly. You need to understand when people are getting paid. And if you don't target then I don't know how you're going to get that money or how you're going to pay your bills or whatever, right? So whatever skill you have, you can sell it. Whatever you're passionate about, just make money out of it, okay? Leverage on the skills that you have and charge a service fee, okay? But if you want to have constant flow of income, now that is another goal that you can achieve. Now the blueprint to get that is right in front of us. But how many of us are willing to get it? Do you know that there are ways to achieve it? Many persons have proven to you time and time again how they successfully achieve constant cash flow. And these people have written books on how they have become successful. These people have written books to show you how they achieve constant cash flow or income. And these people are living their best life. Do not make society dictate how you should live your life, because they're not the ones that are paying your bills. If you do not like your job, do not complain how management doesn't even give a BS about the employees. Instead, do something that you are passionate about and make money doing it. Because at the end of the day, they cannot change your situation or change your financial position. It is you to change your financial position. What are you going to do about it when you are out of a job? What skills do you have that you can use to make a living? Hey Curtis, what's going on? If you cannot find the opportunities, then create your own. You need to start retooling yourself to stay updated with the changing environment, and also work on your retirement plan. You need to become aware of your surrounding and make a decision on how you can change your situation. And ignore those people who complain, because their energy will weigh you down. So don't be afraid to be you. Yeah. Don't be afraid to be you. Because you are so powerful. Yeah. You are so powerful, but yet for all you fear what others would say about you. Who gives a rat's ass what they think? Like I said, these people are not paying your bills. You're the one in that situation. You're the one who needs to make ends meet. You're the one who's paying your bills. So if you want $100, you need to exhaust all options and remain positive that you will get it. You may need to step outside of your comfort zone. You need to step outside of your comfort zone in order to get whatever it is that you want. Because in this life, you need to do something in order to get something different. If you are playing the same old tune, you will be listening to the same old music. Yeah. Now, I challenge you to set a goal. I challenge you to set a goal and be specific about it and have a realistic time frame. Because you want to get what you want. You want to become whosoever that you want to become. If you want to increase your standard of living, then there are some house cleaning that you need to do. And I ain't talking about literally cleaning your house. I mean putting things in order so that you can get whatever it is that you want. If it requires you to change your location, if it requires you to change the rules, you need to put rules in place. You need to set standards, right? You need to change the environment around you. because that too can have a negative impact on your goal, your vision, whatever it is that you want to do. If you want to change your zip code, like I said, then the process to getting it will fall in line, right? Everything that you put in order for you, everything that you do in this life would lead up to whatever it is that you want, would lead up to whoever it is that you want to become, right? Like I always say, in order to get satisfaction, you must take action. Because at the end of satisfaction, there's a word called action. You can find the word action in there. Yeah. Get satisfaction, take action. Take control of your life, and do not allow people to take control of you. So how do you find your tribe? We have social media. We have people on that you meet face to face. Finding your tribe is very easy based on your personal interests. Let's dive in. Now, since you know what you want, right? Since you know what you want, don't mind the handwriting. Know what you want. Or who do you want to become? Don't mind the handwriting. Who do you want to become? Know what you want. Listen. Do you want to be, let's take, know what you want. Do you want $1,000? Or who do you want to become? Do you want to become a millionaire, a laborer, an entrepreneur, let's say an artist? How about a garbage collector or a vagrant? Whosoever that you want to become, then you need to define yourself. Right? Define yourself. And when I say define yourself, you need to think of what people would say about you. Do you want people to say, oh, she is a successful person, or maybe she is a networker or a mother who's working her ass off to meet ends meet. Hey Aliyah, what's going on? To meet ends meet for her child. You define who you are. So if you want to be an entrepreneur, then you need to identify people who are entrepreneurs, and these people, they can assist you or provide you with the tips, the tricks, the techniques, whatever it is that they use in order to scale their business, right? So that is identifying who you are, the people. Yeah, that is identifying people based on your personal interests. Now, finding people, you need to go on the social media, because in this day and age, everybody's on social media. Whether or not if it's a fake account or not, these people are on social media. But I'm going to teach you, I think, on the next live, how to identify these people. We have persons who are eager socializers. That's people who are always online. You have e-marketers. Those are people who would spam your inbox and ask you they would want, if you would want whatever it is they have without even asking you. Well, finding out exactly whether or not if you need their service. You have persons who are reluctant people. These people, they would only communicate with people who they already know. So if the two of you already share a mutual friend, then they will more like connect with you. And then you have the missing in action people. It's either that person move over to another social platform, or or they have, this they become deceased or something like that. There are 4 different types of people on Facebook, and on the next video we're going to talk about how we're going to use Facebook to identify people of our own interest. But we need to be more specific as to what it is that we want, or who it is that we want to become, right? So that will be done on the next live. But bear in mind, let me give you an insight. If you are a network marketer and you are actually looking for people, here's what you need to do. Facebook has multiple features, and on Facebook you have the Facebook search. And Facebook would allow you to find people in any region, okay? But how do you analyze that person's profile? So if you're looking for someone who, or let's say, yeah, you're looking for a garbage collector. Someone told me that they want to be a garbage collector. You use Facebook search to find that garbage collector. Maybe you say garbage collector in Grenada, garbage collector in Trinidad, whichever country or location, you just type it in there and Facebook will give you a list of people. It could be people, it could be let's see how it has it here. People, post, photos, videos, marketplace, pages, place, groups. These features here helps you to identify your people. Okay, so use social media, Facebook preferably, to meet people. Okay, next live we're going to discuss the 4 categories of these people so that you can get an understanding as to how to go about analyzing a profile and reaching out to people. So that is all the time we have for today. Aliyah, thank you for joining us. Curtis, thank you for joining us. Khalid, thank you. Shirama, thank you for sharing. Agnes, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. All right. Like I said, that is all the time that we have, and I will see you again next week, 2 p.m. every Sunday. Yes, every Sunday, where you can learn to build your confidence, be yourself, and most importantly, be inspired as well. Okay, as I am your host, Hey Colturn, I am Kizelle Gilbert. Until next time, have a blessed and amazing day, my friend. Bye.